Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Chronicles Part 38. And we're here at Wiley High School. We'll talk more about that in a minute. But if you would at this time, please stand. Please rise. We pay tribute to this great country and this awesome state. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please join me now in a moment of silence. Thank you very much. All right, today I'm doing Chronicles Part 38, and we're in the Media Center, or us old people like to call it the library of Wiley High School. Now, this thing has become the office of Wiley High School. Normally, the stuff you see behind me right now would be in the conference room, and Ms. David's office right beside it. But Ms. David has a big office now because we've got stuff all over for this thing. Tomorrow, we are doing our honors assembly, our honors awards assembly ceremony, whatever you want to call it. And behind me is a backdrop. I've got the awards that are going to be given out and earned by the seniors of Wiley High School, among all the other awards are scattered all over around here. And one of the things that's back in this room, back over here, are the diplomas of the seniors of Wiley High School, and I'll talk more about those in the coming day. But tomorrow, this is the cords. We have the valedictory sash that will go for the valedictorian, Matthew Varghese. He's going to love getting a hold of that thing. And I think the salutatorian is there as well. Yes, and we'll get this thing going. But tomorrow at 1 o'clock, and we're going to be virtually, I know we're going to be on the WISD Facebook Live, and we will also have this thing videoed, so that if you want to come watch it later on, you can possibly do that too. I know that there are things going on in the middle of the day, but it doesn't matter when we have it. Used to have it at night, things like that. Well, people work, there's always something. So anyway, that's when we're going to do it tomorrow. Can't wait to award this year. But this is where we are today in the library at Wiley High School, with this awesome backdrop of all these cords that have been earned over the years. There's like 3 rows of them here. All right. I want to give a happy birthday to Mr. Melton. Somehow Mr. Melton figured out a way not to get his birthday on the Skyward thing that we do, and people found out about it. But he had a birthday last week. I think it was on Friday or Saturday, one or the other. But it was always on Friday, and it's his birthday. So happy birthday, Mr. Melton. You can't escape the spies at Wiley High School. We're pirates. We catch up on stuff, all right? Ms. Balls has had a lot of success with her Premier Pro certifications. I've got a whole list of these people to read off who've earned that, so I want to do that now. We have Jocelyn Tran, Savannah Skinner, Harper Cummings, Sam Witt, Gianna Gonzalez, Grayson Priego, Tyler West, Hannah Atkins, Azrella Amwako, Maheen Sheikh. Then we had 3 more come in later. Hannah Atkins, Israel Mwako, she got 2 of those, I guess, and Maheen Sheikh. I don't know how I got your names on there twice, but you did. Hey, doubled it up for the day. And we also had, please join us in congratulating our seniors who passed the National CPCT exam this week. And Ms. Downing has this. I think with Ms. Downing's class and Ms. Quister's class. And here's Ms. Downing's class. We had Alexis Addo, Adam Ahmed, Wafa Ahmad, Abanub Bostros, Craig Brummett, Guadalupe Estrada Reyes, Tia Gillum, Sullen Hall, Kieran Preet Carr, Riley Kemp, Deja Lawrence, Amro Nassar, Rachel Orellano, Gracia Trejo, Cortland Wesley, Jasmine White, Ethan Williams. In Ms. Whisker's class, we had Lisa Agaman, Alina Augustine, Vanessa Bui, Princess Azoa, Haley Hale, Mackenzie Hall, Ivana Jamal, Michaela John, Naomi Lawrence, Melissa Matthew, Veronica McDermott, Mercy Nwegi, Gabriel Oviedo Avale, Ethan Peaches, Jenny Powell, and Sarah Taylor. Woo! Hey, we got things going on. We got a fireworks thing that's going to be at graduation. I want to thank Dr. Benson, the Wiley ISD School Board, and Poe Construction for getting that going. I can't think. If you're going to have a graduation outside in the heat, you may as well have fireworks. It looks like that's what we're going to have on that day. I want to thank them for that. I have some links to give out today. We have Jacob Calderon, Irma Gilbert, Avery Bonbarger, Danielle Davis, and the Sherman family. All getting links today. So thank y'all for all the stuff you do and for being kind. And I will tell you that this is probably going to be the last week of Chronicles. Friday, we end school classrooms on that. Seniors are already done. So we'll probably be Friday. And the stories I'm going to tell this week, I'm going to do birthdays here. I'm going to do the birthdays here, then I'll tell my story. We have Cheyenne Austin, Andrew Breedlove, Michael Freestone, Shalea Jordan, Yersay Luna Hernandez, Hamjat Ramal, Diana Martinez, Meet Patel, Bryce Pingleton, and Cameron Sullivan all have birthdays today. And also Miss Stretch has a birthday, and Coach Lewis has a birthday. Happy birthday, everybody. But today, this will probably be our last week for having Corona Chronicles. On Friday will be the last day. I have a story to tell you today. Now, this story I'll just tell the story and tell you what I want to do at the end. This little boy went to the pet store, and he was walking around, he wanted a puppy. He decided he wanted a puppy. And he didn't have much money, but he was in the pet store, and they had just brought in a new litter of puppies. Just the cutest little things. And he goes up to the store manager. He says, "How much are the puppies?" And he said, "Well, they range from $30 to $50 a piece." And the guy said, "Well, I have this much money." Well, he counted it out. It was $2.37. And he said, "Well, son, you just really don't have enough money to buy a puppy." He said, "Well, I'll tell you what, if you'll let me have one of the puppies, I will pay the puppy off until it's there." And the store manager looked at him, and he was taking, kind of emotional with the little boy. He said, "All right, let me just look at this." So he said, brings the puppies over, and there was one puppy that just stood out. He limped around. One of his legs was just not right. Something's wrong with it. And the little boy said, "I want that puppy." And the store manager tried to gear him to another one. He said, "No, I want that puppy." He said, "Well, the puppy, we had the vet look at it, and he doesn't have a hip socket. He's never going to get any better. He's going to limp his whole life, and it's going to be that way." He said, "I'll tell you what I'm going to do." He says, "I'm just going to give you that puppy." And that little boy says, "No, that puppy is worth as much as the other puppies." And he said, "I want to pay the whole price." So he looked at it, he said, "No, son, I'll just take your money and you can have the puppy." So I'll tell you what, I'm going to take that puppy, and I'm going to pay the whole price for this puppy. I'm going to bring you 50 cents a week until the puppy's paid for. And the store manager looked at him, he said, "Son, do you not understand? This puppy is going to be a problem. He's going to be somebody you're going to have to take care of all the time. And when he gets older, he's not going to be able to walk hardly, and somebody's going to have to look after him." And at that stage, that little boy raised his leg up, his pants leg up, and showed the manager. He had a withered leg himself. He had a limp. He had a problem. He says, "Who better to understand the needs of this puppy than I am?" Store manager gave him the dog, and over the time, the little boy paid the puppy off 50 cents a day. Now that story sounds sad, and I tear up on it, but these aren't tears of sadness. That's a happy story. You see, there are so many pieces to that story, it's not even funny, because we don't know what other people are going through, but who better else to handle a situation than somebody who has been there? That's why I tell seniors, I tell kids, you go to people who've been there, done that. You seek counsel, you seek advice. You don't make the same mistakes that maybe other people have made in your life. You see what other people have done and you do it. Because if somebody has been through a situation, they are better equipped to handle the situation that you're about to go through. That's why we go to colleges where people teach us how to do the things that they know how to do that we don't know how to do. That's how we do everything in life. This little boy understood it. If you've had a loss or something like that, and one of the first words you don't understand until you've experienced it. Once you've walked in somebody else's shoes, you have a better understanding of what it is. And there's all kinds of examples like that out there in life. It's not a sad story. It's a happy story with a meaning. Seek counsel. Do what you need to do. Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to end them today, but that is the story for today. And I will be checking you out on the flip side this day. Will be what you choose to make of it. We are Wiley High School. AMO.com.